Hello, Gemini. It's time for your mid April update. Let's see how the second half of April is shaping up to be for Gemini. Your oracle card is unconditional divine love. So, a message that had been rolling through my head while I was shuffling for you is you are seen. You are seen, Gemini. And I think that has to do with this card here, too. There is this sense maybe where you've been feeling disconnected in some ways, or at least in one area of your life. And the advice I'm feeling here is to just treat it with love. Give yourself grace. Give the other people grace too. You may not know the full story for everything that's going on, but you are seen. You are seen. Unconditional divine love. Just know you're being held in that. It feels like a comforting space, or at least that's the intent for it. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say for Gemini. Okay, starting out here with the Seven of Wands. So a bit of a desire to defend your space or hold your space. Or maybe you've been holding space for someone else and it's draining on your energy and you're wondering, is this something you need to continue doing? I think the answer, if that is for you, is no. You need to pull that energy back to yourself and feed that to yourself. Give yourself that same devotion. So then we have the Ten of Wands, which can be about burdens and the need to release them. Then we have Temperance, which is about finding balance. The Two of Wands, dreaming about the future. What are the other possibilities out there for you? And the Moon, looking deep within and uncovering our own shadows, our own triggers, taking that deep dive. So let me get into each card individually. I think overall, with this unconditional divine love card, this is saying that you need to turn your energy, turn your focus, turn your love to yourself. If you were trying to advise this other person or these people, what would you advise them and why don't you take your own advice? Sometimes we need to do that. Okay, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. So wands are a fire element. This is about passion, vibrant, active, movement, creativity, bold, vivacious. In this case, this Seven of Wands. So a lot of times, two sevens are about a time to reassess things. And if you're feeling defensive in any area of your life, that might be where your focus needs to be. Why are you feeling defensive? It could feel like a lot of people are vying for your attention or trying to knock you off your game. I might have already said that. But there's a sense of me, no, me. And you're that focus there where you can't get a moment. You're trying to, again, trying to defend trying to defend your space, setting boundaries, and people are keep pushing. They just keep pushing. You need a break. And again, you need to turn that same devotion and love that they're all addicted to and they keep demanding more and more and more of you. You need to pull that back. Pull it back and give it to yourself. Because then we have the Ten of Wands. So back into the wands, you're sticking with that path here. So this is some area of your life or something. Maybe you're a coach or a school teacher or something where a lot of people just demand your attention and may try to challenge you. And you take on a lot of responsibility. Now, this could be any area of your life. This could be some hobby you're passionate about, and maybe there's some contention there, or you're trying to show others how to do it. Again, I have the role of that teacher, instructor, leadership type of energy. Ten of Wands, burdened. You may be feeling just weighed down by how much you have going on. Maybe you have several different things. Maybe if you're coaching, you're took on one team too many or one subject too many, and now you're just starting to feel drained. Like you have no time for yourself. You have no time to enjoy the hobby that you're trying to share with others and teach others. It may be time to just give one or two of those things up. Reclaim that space, that time for yourself so that you can create things that sing to your soul. So you can learn something new, a new technique, a new medium. Give yourself the time to do that. Give yourself permission to reclaim that time and that space, to lay down some of those burdens, to lighten your load so you're not so energetically drained. And then we have temperance, and this is kind of just reiterating it. Seek balance. This is about moderation. If, yes, this is something you love and you're passionate about, but you are giving so much of yourself to this area, to this subject, that you are losing yourself in it. And it's not making you happy anymore. You need to bring some of that joy, some of that play back into your life. Some of that just alone time, time for you to play. Go off in your corner in your space, coloring some books, reading, whatever it is that brings you that peace, that helps you recharge, that gets you back to where you're excited about things again. And don't feel guilty about taking that time. It's all about respect for yourself and demanding that respect from others too. Don't stretch yourself so thin. Two of Wands, you have ideas. There are things you want to do. The twos are all about well, not always. It can be about commitment. It can be about decisions. The Two of Wands is there's some things you want to do and you're trying to figure out how you can fit them into your schedule, and you can't because you have so much going on. Let go of some of the things that you just don't excite you anymore. They don't feed you. They don't feed your soul. They don't feed your energy. They don't bring you joy. It's a slog, and you just dread each day or night or hour or time that you have to spend on that particular task. That's a sign you need to give that up. That is not worth that kind of energy. That's a big, big thing that's just dragging you down. Give yourself permission to dream. Maybe this is something completely new and you have to let go of 3 or 4 or 5 things. If they're not challenging you anymore, if they're not exciting you, it's okay to let those go and focus on and turn your attention to the things that are making you go, oh, that looks fascinating. How do you do that? I want to learn how to do that. There's this new book series. I must read it, but I have no time. I'm going to make time. I'm going to give up this or that and the other. This could even be about planning that. This is a card of daydreaming, of considering a bunch of different options, deciding which ones you want to do, and then kind of just, thinking about how you could make it happen, how you could manifest that. So give yourself permission to dream, give yourself permission to move on and embrace the future, to be excited again. Then we're tapping into the moon. Now, the moon is all about, well, can be in this case, trying to do away with qualifiers. It's not successful so far. The moon, that big, beautiful globe in the sky, ball of light, shining down on things in the dark, things we don't see during the day, things that are hidden during the day. What is it that you're learning about yourself here? There is some lesson or some habit maybe held over from childhood, a pattern that you picked up and now you're just now seeing it. Oh, that's why I keep doing that. Discovering that, leaning into it, understanding why that happened and why you took it up. Why did you adopt that? And recognizing or deciding, how can I leverage that now in a positive way? How can I make that work for me? How can I turn this shadow of mine into a star, which I guess also shines at night? But it's a more hopeful thing and it's constant and consistent. It's something you know will always be there and you're aware of it and you can always see it. Under darkness, sure, but it's not like the moon, which can fade away and slip and evolve and change frequently. A star is constant, steady, always there for us to see. Also, pay attention to phrases, lyrics, a word, something that keeps coming up recurringly. Pay attention. And when that happens, that may be a sign that you are slipping into or leveraging that pattern. It may be a cue for you to just say, oh, wait, I'm trying to change how I think of that. Let me pause for a moment, take a breath, take a short break, look at it from a different angle, and see what alternative I can come up with on how to handle this. So it's a growing awareness that you can't do and be everything for everyone else. You need to do and be everything for yourself first. And and reclaiming your energy and recognizing why you keep doing that. And then transforming it. On the back of the deck, you have the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands, another wand for you. So again, something that you love, that you're passionate about. This is a card of victory. This is making it happen. Things may turn out better than you're thinking they might or expecting that they might if you give up pieces of it, parts of it. If you abdicate responsibility to someone else for some of the things that you are no longer excited about. These other people are really excited to take that on and eager to help out in that way. This is like the evolution of a team or something like that, where you're passing the mantle on to the next person so that you can go take on something new. It's about celebration, it's about victory and the evolution of the things that we are passionate about that excite us as we move through life, as we grow, as we change. And that's a beautiful thing, Gemini. That's what I have for you. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.